sign, Gilbert, that says, I'm not a radical, a Klansman, a Nazi, I'm a World War II vet concerned for my country. We're with you, sir. So having gone straight to the source material here, first of all, do we have any infiltrators? We'd like to just sort of take care of that right away. I mean, please, what kind of nonsense was that? Number one, the average person who would infiltrate because they oppose these magnificent views doesn't have the guts to show up here in the first place. Come on. So I'm going to presume that I am among the like-minded, at least in terms of the desire for lower taxes, smaller government, obeying the Constitution, you know, things like that. And I thought, as we prepare for our first wonderful speaker, the first of many, and first, honestly, can we give some thanks? God bless the city of Grand Prairie and Quick Trip Park. What a nice facility this is. Man! It's great for tea parties, but I ought to play some baseball in here, and they do. Your Grand Prairie Air Hogs, come give them some support for them supporting us. But the things that occurred to me, we've had so many lies told and so many slanders spread about what Tea Party events are like. I told people on the show today that if you know you're with us, come on by. If you don't know if you're with us, and you just want to get the feel of it, feel the love, hear a little bit of the logic of smaller government and obeying the Constitution, come on by. Take notes, meet people, hang out, have fun. You will not find intolerance here. But then I thought about it. Depends on what you're talking about. I have something that I'd like to offer. Sort of the statement of intolerance, if you will. I'll offer it up to you, and you tell me if you're with me on some things that we are indeed intolerant of. Not what color somebody is, not what country somebody's from, things that we are intolerant of in the Tea Party world. We will not tolerate a government so large that it threatens to erode the very fabric of what America has come to be. All right. We will not tolerate elected officials who would have government do for us the things we should properly do for ourselves. I sense this is going well. Are we ready for some more intolerance? I've got more intolerance. We will not tolerate spending so high and a debt so massive that it threatens to swallow our children's futures. We will not tolerate government making choices for us that we should be free to make for ourselves, from the light bulbs we buy to the health care we buy. We will not tolerate leaders who view the Constitution as just an old piece of paper that can be bent and misshapen to reflect their political whim of the moment. We will not tolerate a system that creates an entire culture of dependency, creating generations of people looking for an umbilical attachment to government from cradle to grave. We will not tolerate. And finally, because right offhand, so far, what it sounds like we will not tolerate is the Democratic Party. But in fairness, and we always want to be fair, we will not tolerate Republicans who talk a good game about smaller government, lower taxes, and obeying the Constitution, but betray those words and betray the voters by failing to live up to those standards once they get to Washington. There you go. You want intolerance? There's your list. All right. Oh, we're just getting warmed up. That was superb. I'm energized. I may have more material later on. But my main function here is to bring up the other magnificent people who are going to speak for you, and in this particular case, take you back in history. We talk a lot about remembering the Founding Fathers, so we thought the best thing we could do is provide some Founding Fathers imagery right here on this stage.